Hi eBay, my name's Joe. I'm from southeast London and I've been following a lot of eBay pickers recently and enjoying their haul videos, seeing what they've been getting up to, and I thought I would do a quick haul video of what I picked up over the weekend. I'm not going to go into loads of detail, I just want to give people a quick idea of what I've been up to, so I'll just run through the stuff I've got and what I paid for it and what maybe I hope to make for it. I picked up like a bundle of Yu-Gi-Oh cards for £1 off this one lady. A lot of it is all your common, your standard cards, but I don't know if you can see clearly here, but there's a few shiny ones and a few hollow ones. One super rare one at the front here. Don't know how well you can see him, but should be, what's he called? Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End. Should be worth about 15 quid. Picked up 3 Game Boy Advance games. They were £2 for the 3. Again, Lady Seer, worth picking up, worth about 6 quid. The other 2, not so much. Found a number of games. Again, didn't pay a lot for any of these. Nothing, well, not majorly exciting. You know, sort of 20p, 50p for the PS1s. These got bundled in, these PS2s with something else. Yeah, Baldur's Gate PS2 worth picking up. I normally bundle that up with the other one, the second one, get a bit for that. Halo, just standard Xbox games. 3 pretty decent PS2 games. I actually paid £2 for these because they're really decent. This is Phantom Brave. It's the double disc version. It's got a music CD there, really worth picking up if you see that, worth about a tenner. And then this one even more so, Atelier Iris, Eternal Mana, really good condition, again worth about 20 quid by itself. Iron Sea, about £8. So yeah, not bad pickups. Again, all paid for about £1, £2 for all the games or less. For a charity shop I got these 2 little Mr. Men figures in their box still. Paid £1 each for them. I'll just put them 2 together, maybe get a tenner, I don't know. Boggle Flash, paid £2 for that. Electronic sort of game. These things, they all light up and they connect with each other and you put them in different sequences and orders. Picked up Baldur's Gate, not really worth a lot, but I just love the game. Paid £1 for it. 3 decent enough Mega Drive games: Captain Planet, Brutal Paws of Fury, Comic Zone. Paid £1 for each of these. I sold this one this morning for 8 quid to a guy in Portugal. I find a lot of Mega Drive games end up going to Spain and Portugal, so yeah, I mean, and it's only 3 quid to post them, £3.50 to post them, so yeah, do pretty well on those. Again, paid £1 for each of these. Toy Story 3, Peppa Pig, the new one on the Wii, the fun and games, about 10 quid, 11 quid, 7, 8 quid for Toy Story, so for £1 it's not bad. Bruce Lee Story on the SNES, paid £1 again, you get probably about 5, 6 back for that. Epson ink print cartridge, everybody's picking these up. I mean, it's sealed, it's a bit bashed the box, but it's sealed, and yeah, there's always money to be made on those. And likewise, I picked up these platinum 50 packs of sealed CDs. I mean, they reach £1, so you know, you can't go wrong for that. See, there's a few N64 games I've got here. I actually picked up a bundle of N64 games from a guy off Gumtree, and he wanted 35 quid for the whole lot. He had about 12 games. This Pokemon transfer pack. He had a couple of controllers in there. Well, I sold one of the controllers because it was one of the grape ones, the see-through ones, transparent ones. They're always worth picking up and worth a bit more. So I got 13 quid for that. And he had Donkey Kong 64 and the expansion pack, which I sold for 30 quid by themselves. And then about 6 or 7 games left and a controller, which I'll just do as a bundle. But the other one's worth looking at. I mean, there's Ridge Racer 64, about 7 quid. Destruction Derby 64, worth about a tenner. And then these 3, this is really quite rare. Pokemon Stadium 2, it's got a gold front and a grey back. Goes for about 30 quid approximately by himself, but I've got the 2 of them and the transfer pack together for 50 quid. See how it gets on, you know, if it doesn't sell, knock it down a bit. Nothing exciting over here, but just this is a plush toy. This is Toad. I picked up Yoshi the other day for 50p and I saw Toad for 50p. I thought, well, I might as well try and get a bit of a set for them. This is a Disney Mulan doll. She's got all her bits and pieces in there and it's in the box and it was 50p, so I thought I'd take a chance on that. Now a bit of a shout out to a guy called Nick Hills. He does a lot of these videos as well, and he mentioned me. I said I picked up 7 Scrabbles, and as you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a Scrabble dice game. Paid about £1 or 50p, no more than that for each of those. I haven't gone through and checked them yet. It takes a bit of time to count them, but not, you know, if they're incomplete I've got other sets which I can make the tiles up complete. Sometimes I sell the tiles just by themselves, sometimes I sell them as complete games if they're in good condition, and I've probably got about 30-40 of the boards knocking around, loads of the extra racks knocking around, and occasionally just bundle them up and shift them all in one go, which do pretty well on. Got a Chelsea shirt, £2 I paid for that, old auto glass one, large one, so pretty good going. With regards to football shirts, I'd say if you're going to buy them, just try and check that they're authentic, obviously, but I'd say steer clear of youths ones and kids ones. I mean, you do well to shift them. Yeah, always look for the adult ones, so worth buying. Come up to the back here, pair of black 501s. I paid £3 for those from the boot sale. They're a good size, they're 34-32, so should get good £35 on those. Pair of 512s, size 30-30. I picked those up actually in a charity shop, and I paid £8 for them, which might sound like a lot, but I sold 2 pairs of those this weekend already. This week, just past, one for £40 and one for £35, so good money back on those. And then one guy at the boot sale, he had loads of jeans, but a lot of just like obscure jeans and quite small sizes, but he did have a pair of diesel Zafan 73Is, which 731s, which are worth picking up. And just a tip for anybody who buys diesel jeans, what you want to do is you want to check in here. I don't know if this is going to focus on this or not, but in here you've got the diesel logo, and at the bottom of the logo you've got this little silver strip here. You won't be able to see it in the light, I'm afraid, but in that silver strip a lot of them have that, but if you look really carefully you've got to get it in the right light. But if you catch it in the light you can actually see there's the words sort of diesel industry embossed into that little silver strip down there. So always have a look for that, because the fake ones, they just often have that silver strip just sewn into it without the actual diesel lettering. Some of the really, really old diesel jeans, the really vintage ones, didn't actually have that, but majority of new jeans, well, all of the new ones should have that, and it should be embossed in there, so look out for that. Next on to some trainers. I got a really quality pair of Nike Flight Classics here, and I paid £12 for them, which again sounds like a lot, but they're a £95 pair of trainers new, and I should get 45 to 50 for them. They're size 6. Again, tip for trainers, try and buy trainers which are women's size or men's size. As soon as you start buying children's ones, unless they're really small, the sizes 11, 12, 13s, 1s, 2s often are difficult to shift, simply because parents don't necessarily buy for that age, and people themselves don't buy their own trainers that age. So I tend to try and buy adult ones or buy babe ones, toddler ones. The mid-range size ones I find really difficult to shift. Got a pair of decent Nike Air Classics, bought those from the charity shop, they were £5. Pair of Vans Authentic grey, nice condition, size 9, really good condition actually. The heels are great. Always check the heels on your trainers when you buy them. They were £3. Pair of Nike Blazers, grey ones, decent condition, £4. Good tip for buying Nikes as well. I think I mentioned this on someone's video, but if you look at Nikes in here, you've got the label. Again, I don't know if it's going to focus that clearly on it, but what you've got is you've got a 6-digit number followed by a dash and then a 3-digit number. So in this instance it's 344-344-010, and that number there, it tells you the style number, the first 6 digits, and then the last 3 digits tell you the colour. So if ever you're a bit concerned, or you think you might be picking up a fake pair, or you don't even know what the name is, or when you come to listing them, that's always a great way to get the style number, and then it gives you a lot of better chance for selling it, because you can actually list it as exactly what they are. So just going back here again, just got another pair white Air Force Ones, size 5s I think, £4 for those. These guys, Nike Air Classics, little ones. Like I say, these are small enough that they're going to go, and they look quite expensive, but I paid a £5 for them, but they're literally in mint condition, and I'll easily get £20 back on those. Pair of Nike Air Force One mids, black, again kids ones, really small size, so you do well on those. Converse high tops, white. I mean, if ever you see Converse, and if you know, the white ones always do really well. A lot of pop stars wear them, a lot of people wear them, they're nice. Pair of Vans high tops, paid a couple of quid for those, paid a couple of quid for the Converse here. These guys, paid £4 for these, again white Converse, but again they're an adult size, they're a good size, they're size 10, they're in good condition. I mean, there's a few little marks on them, but I'll just whack them in the washing machine and they'll come up great. But what have we got here? Men's Crew Clothing Company polo shirt, it's XXL, paid £3 for that, should get about 12 back for that. And then a few more board games. I got Disney Monopoly, paid £2, no, paid £1 for that. Which is, it's all there, which is good. Risk Transformers. Risk, I mean, the Transformer edition, it's not worth a huge amount, but again, I paid £1 for it, and it's all there, it's all really complete. This was quite a nice little pickup. This is Dungeons and Dragons, the Parker version of it, and a guy actually picked it up before me, and he was looking at it, and he was convinced that it wasn't complete, and I was like, oh, that's a shame. But I asked the lady how much she wanted for it, and she wanted £1. But when I looked at it, it doesn't actually look complete because some of it's popped out. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, there we go. Like, some of it's popped out already, but all the pieces were just over here, so the guy just didn't realise. So when I asked how much she wanted for it, she said she wanted £1. So even if it wasn't complete, for £1 you can part that out and sell it easily, but for £1 should be worth about 25 quid, that one. Absolute Balderdash, paid 50p for that. Again, probably get about 15 quid back for that. It's the 20th anniversary edition. And then the last thing, this isn't actually something I bought off charity shop or eBay, Gumtree or anything. I actually got these from Argos. This is the Lego brand new 48 by 48 grey plates, and I got these from a tip from somebody, again, a guy called Nick Hills, who posts videos, so you should check out, really interesting stuff as well. He's a full-time eBay seller, and these were on Hot UK Deals, the website, and they were reduced down to £7 about £7 at Argos. And then they were 3 for 2, so you could stack both deals, so they work out at just under £5. And coming up to Christmas, I should get about 15 quid for those, and I've got 12 of them. So yeah, I mean, my name's Joe, South East London. First haul video. I may do some more depending on the sort of feedback I get, and just let people know these are the sort of things that I buy, and just enjoy watching other videos of people in the community. Cheers.